There's also Flanker, and that's going to be Staffan coming out from behind. Morels actually will be able to take down Refresh early on, and now taking the duel long range will get 2. And with that, Neo only needs the 1 to be able to finish off that round and take. Or is making a lot of noise though, so they have to be so careful. Michu could completely seal down this side. Morels, with the help of a great flash, is able to get 1, looking for 2, should be able to line them up, and does manage to get Dragonfly as well. Michu is completely unexpected over here. This bomb will be planted for him. He can take down the planter, and with 13 seconds left on the clock, it really just comes down to the question about whether or not Neo can save his gun, because at this point, Torben, well, he's lost her. Oh, has he lost the round? No, he could have gotten the bomb plant down. He had enough time. Did he? No. Oh, GoTV glitched out for me. Never mind. It was showing me 10 seconds. With hearing the footsteps as he goes back and then peeking out through, finding 1. Neo though will not let it be 2. Morels was about to rotate over towards the A side, but now he's got the information for sure. Neo wants to push forward. He's got the AWP, so he's gotten 2 kills so far. Could even make it more. The cross isn't smoked off completely, and that means that Neo has a chance. Michu finds 1. Torben gets a trade, but he himself has been taken down. And with that, the bomb will be on the ground as well. Dragonfly has to be careful, because Morels is coming in from behind. That flashbang might actually be forcing Dragonfly to turn around at the very right time, but Morels, well, he's actually not quite expecting Neo to be hiding where he is. He's waiting for someone to come through from car. Nice flashbang though, will help Snatchy be the one to actually take him down. Staffan can't quite get the refrag in time, and he doesn't want to continue pushing forward in fear of the fact that there still might be an AWP on the other side. Morels still the rock of the B side, as always, will be hovering around there. Neo has actually had a very good performance so far. He's gotten some amazing frags, not in terms of very flashy or anything, just incredibly impactful frags where he's been able to keep his team in a few key rounds. And now if he can take down the player towards Catwalk, that itself would be a big feat, but Torben goes down to the hands of Snatchy instead, and Snatchy's got 2 more to his tally. 3 in total now, and Staffan left alone. With 10 seconds on the clock, the only hope he has is to save this AWP and maybe take down a gun with him. Michu, though, not quite too eager to push forward, even though he does have the MP9, wants to make sure that they at least have a chance to take him down after the time. That's exactly what happens. K comes out on top. Pasha had to hit that shot, and now Neo, he's actually pushing through the smoke. He's gone through into the fire, but Morels in the mean, taking down all the players over towards mid. Neo, though, very quick to provide backup towards the B side. Finds 1, moves forward past the incendiary to look for the second, but Bubsky in the meanwhile shuts down Michu, which gives them complete access to the A side. Does Bubsky realize that fact, though? Snatchy might have scouted him out with the AWP, but now Snatchy is waiting for Dragonfly to be the one pushing through, and Snatchy will get that kill and the second any day of the week. Morels, though, he's one of the MP9. He wants money, and he's gonna get it. 1 kill for him so far. They want to let him get them all, but Snatchy in the meanwhile just pulls out a USP, and he says, you know what, $300 isn't too bad. I don't need the AWP. This is such a difficult retake for Virtus.pro, especially because Fragsters has no pressure on them whatsoever to try and save. Neo will be saved by Pasha as Refresh actually move forward to try and take him down. So Pasha on low HP will be safe as well. Nice incendiary. That could be the game changer over here. Pasha finds 1. Neo taken down, but Pasha with that incendiary, like I said, the game changer coming into play. Bubsky goes down, and Virtus.pro will find 7. It's a jump across. This is difficult because Refresh will be able to peek out and get 3 kills with the MP9. Could be 4, but he runs out of ammo. Pasha now has to find the back of his head. Well, rather the back of Dragonfly's head. Indeed, he will actually re-peeking through, looking for 2, and he's got them. Pasha with just a Glock has brought things down to a 2 versus 1. Bomb's been planted. Torben's got a farm us, but he's actually blinded himself up, and that means Pasha can come in from behind, and Torben's location is now known, so Torben has to be so careful as he moves back in towards the side. Morels has got an MP9, and Morels has got him down. Pasha waiting for him to peek through. Nice flashbang, might actually be able to help him out, and indeed it is. Great coordination, making up for his firepower. How do they know he's there? I don't really know how they made the read that Torben would be pushing through aggressively. And in the meanwhile, speaking of read, Snatchy's read Bubsky like an open book, and Neo, well, he's found Dragonfly turned around, so I could say he's done the same too. Virtus.pro, that is a magnificent round coming through from them. Literally every single... And speaking of very much in this, Bubsky is very much in the catwalk. Gotten 2, looking for an AK-47. Gets a bit too greedy, but Dragon will take advantage of that greed, trading away his teammate with the deagle shot straight to the head, and Pasha and Snatchy left with an AWP apiece. Dragonfly picking up that AK-47 means he can peek out, but Pasha is ready and Pasha is waiting. And Pasha does not like waiting very long. That's why he's going to need to peek out pretty soon. Nice shot from him. Beautiful play. Find a gap in the smoke or thread the needle. Get a lucky shot somewhere or the other, but they won't be able to stop the bomb from being planted. Morel still is fighting an uphill battle, but Snatchy will equalize the score somewhat. Morel sees Bubsky. He gets taken down. Now Dragonfly should be soon to follow, but he's got the shot on the Pasha biceps, jumping up and jumping down to his grave as Refresh. Now 1v2. VP both in headshot range, so they've both lost some HP. Snatchy will be re-peeking, but unsuccessfully so. Refresh now 1v1 versus Morels. As he's inching forward, picks up the AK-47. That might have been the mistake that cost him this round, because now he doesn't quite have enough time. Morels peeks out wide, and Refresh will not be able to get the defuse in time. VP though, in one back tens. This could have been fantastic for the rest of this half, but now Torben with the deagle moves forward, finds one down. Can this be a round for Fragsters? Doesn't look like it. Dragonfly. Scout. Ooh, that's a lovely shot onto Michu. Hate to see it, but Pasha will recover and will get some more shots through. Can't quite take those two players down, but they've only got scouts, remember. So they don't quite have much of a shot. If they're not checking it, this could be big. And Pasha with an off angle off his own Virtus.pro to build up some confidence. Really take it home. First kill there, looking for more. Have to be safe, have to be secure. Pasha will be just that, as he finds 3 kills for himself. Just do have the... Ooh, that's a great kill for Pasha to get. I didn't even notice him creeping up a long. And with Pasha taking that man down, that means the A side is basically free for the taking. Dragonfly can't quite move back, especially once Morels has gotten those shots down in his head. Refresh down to 1 versus 3. Virtus.pro could be taking match point. In a very unexpected turn of events. Fragsters are relying on Refresh, but Michu now brought down by that incendiary will be able to get the bomb plant in at the very least. Neo defends him as Staffen tried to push forward, deny the plant, but will be unsuccessful. Dragonfly at the very least does find that pick off on the Snatchy, but Torben will be the casualty in exchange. And they've lost their ops. BP is in a great position to be able to secure the one drop by Dragonfly as well. Be as fast as he can. 11 seconds on the clock. He just needs to make sure he gets the bomb carrier down. He's going to be hiding away down towards... Oh my goodness, that's beautiful! Neo's got 2! How does he do it? Winding back the clock and Virtus.pro. No, Pasha, you can't do that to yourself. Neo, though, will be providing some backup, as assuming he's even needed. Snatchy's found 2, but Neo pushes through the smoke to find 1 more. Switches out for the AK-47, and now that he knows that there is the bomb in his possession, he just needs to throw that grenade. And oh no, he might be caught out with the grenade in his hand, but he moves back at the right time, meaning Dragonfly will be going down to Snatchy right there. Dragonfly leaves his teammate behind him. Refresh feeling so lonely, but Refresh just wasn't in position to trade away, and with 28 seconds that first head, but then he is able to retreat back in time. Neo in the meanwhile from ramp finds 1. Refresh does take down Snatchy, but it doesn't quite mean Neo is done yet. He's found 2, and that means come through from the side, apply good pressure, and bring things back in their favor potentially. Pasha is the man of the hour though, as he is the one who's being waited for. Morels and Pasha want to group together and go together. They've got the AKs now for the retake. Dragonfly watching that long area, but he's been brought down. Michu from the side creeps up. They didn't have that angle covered. And Torben, what is he doing? He should have been watching that, but he can't quite see it. I feel like there might have actually been a smoke thrown forward that I missed or something on those lines, but I just don't understand, and neither does Torben. As he goes down versus 3, taking only 1 with him. Virtus. About time they start to try and exploit him, but Michu isn't quite playing the same position he has been before, and they don't check this. This is impossibly... Oh my god. Oh, this is so... And Torben goes down to this op. An easy round for VP and Dragonfly. Well, he's going to try and fight his way out of this predicament, but Snatchy's just repositioned himself towards where Pasha was earlier on. 8 seconds on the clock. Snatchy peeks outside and both them blind. VP, who could be slowed down quite a bit. 55 seconds on the clock, but Snatchy gets that shot somehow or the other. Staffen was at a perfect off angle. He had a proper line of sight as well onto a player who wasn't looking towards him, and he still doesn't get the kill. Morels now leads forward off the back of that mistake, and he finds 2 for himself. Refresh left alone with the AWP to try and fend off the impossible, or so it seems. Well, he does find 1, but it's a bit too late. Morels already did his job. He's found 2 kills in the Refresh. Well, you know what? He's making this look possible. It's a 1v2, but as I say, that Snatcher wins that out, and with that, VP